Hello, Aries. This is Crystal Rose with Comfy Soul, and I'm here to do your reading. I'm going to start with the Light Seers Tarot by, I don't know who it's by. It's down below in the description if you want to purchase the deck. Looks like this, pretty colorful. It's gorgeous. I say it's gorgeous, and then this shitty ass card is on the front. What? Seriously though, it's really pretty. There's like pretty images. It's nice to read. I think you'll really enjoy it. And I'm going to finish with some advice from the Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray. Okay. All right. So let's get cracking. I like to have music on in the background when I'm shuffling. And right now let's full transparency. I have it on the Michael Bublé station because I'm feeling frisky. I don't know. I think that's the word I should use right now. Anyway, the song that's on right now is Feeling Good. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me, fellow Aries. And I'm feeling good. Donna, 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 Donna. All right, so let's see what's going on. Let's see why we should be feeling good. Okay, so, and then. Right, we have some kind of conflict. There's conflict going on in your current situation. I get the feeling that this is multiple people that you are in conflict with. I also want to say that this is not you causing the conflict. This is you walking away from conflict. And maybe that in and of itself is causing the conflict. Do you know what I mean? Just removing your energy from people really freaks them out. Okay. You have somebody or a situation on the opposite side of you. Now, roles could be reversed, so this could be switched if you're the other person I'm describing, okay? Or situation. You have somebody who's trying to come in and work with you. They're juggling, so they've got more than one ball in the air, and it looks like you just don't care because you're still walking and you're taking care of you. You are taking care of your own business. So this seems like a lesson learned where instead of depending on other people or counting on people to help you, you are taking matters into your own hands and you are creating your own abundance. This is you diligently working. Now, what's interesting about this is I think that you're diligently working on something that is the stuff of your dreams. I think that you got tired of waiting for other people to work with you and realize that having other conflict around, yes, is a distraction. Literally anything outside of what you're trying to manifest and create that is of your dreams, the things that you have gathered and collected as data in your mind and turned into spiritual magic, you tried to do with a team or at least a partner, right? And because you, even though you're a leader, like this is total boss energy is what Aries is all about, right? Even though you're a leader, you do like to work in teams. You're a very cooperative person. You like to hear other ideas. You really feel inspired by input from others, and it allows you a space, let's be honest, it allows you a space to hear yourself talk. And instead of keeping these fun ideas to yourself, you get to share it with other people and they get to bounce it back, and there's this buildup of excitement. The reason you really like working with team is the excitement level. You enjoy the interaction. You like other people. You're a people person. At the same time, if these other people are not contributing to your current path where you're about to make your own abundance happen, new home, new business, new money, new way of living, maybe it doesn't even have to be that you're completely changing everything, right? It's that it's a stepping stone from something that you already started building. It's knowledge you already have. It's something that you already are. Except now this is your graduation. You're taking this and you're putting it into a realistic plan because you're sick of waiting for other people to make it safe or work with you and make this happen. So you finally decided to get out of your own shadow and go do this. I really like this. So let's see what's happening on this other side. I see there's a situation or other person that's headed towards you that is in planning mode. What I don't see is action. So I'm definitely encouraging you to keep fucking walking, because although there is passion, adventure, somebody is excited about their future in working with you or being in a situation with you where you're working together, this is more still riding on your coattails and feeling, this is their feeling like it's a good idea to hitch their wagon to your truck, right? So you don't want to drag a trailer around unless it has fun stuff for you. What it has right now in this trailer is somebody who is thinking about, contemplating working with you. This is somebody who's not ready to leave their current situation, their world. They're in the middle space. You don't have time for this. You got to keep going. And their truth, their outside behavior is, this is my truth, I need to go work with Aries. And which I also think is funny because I've never actually used this card like this before. But notice that nautilus shape, that staircase type feeling, it looks like a ram horn. So it's literally your sign that they're completely focused on. It's you. Completely focused on you. And so it seems to me that their idea of fun, passion, and adventure is moving forward in the direction of you, regardless of what you're doing. They just like you. They like who you are. They like what you're doing. But there's conflict. Let's see what this conflict is about. Somebody who hasn't shared their feelings. Somebody who's being emotionally distant. Somebody who refuses to make a choice in your direction, even though they desperately want this. They so badly want to come in your direction and come play in your backyard, but they are refusing to make that choice. Whether it's fear, whether it's they just don't want to believe this is where they're going. It's happening because they know this is their truth. But this is a lonely person who's sitting by themselves, just kind of hoarding their energy for them, telling themselves they're the king of their world, but there's crows ready to peck their eyes out. This is like heavy energy surrounding this person who knows their truth is they want to be in your energy, right? Okay, let's see what they're juggling. Oh, I just dropped something. How do you want me to use this, Spirit? I was asking what they're juggling. Is that how you want me to use it? They're saying, yeah, go ahead. Okay. So here's the fascinating thing. They truly believe that you are an amazing energy. The way that your spirit shines is something they want to be a part of. This is them reaching for what they still believe is abundance. Physical, tangible, touchable, money to be had, homes to be lived in. Like, this is something that they really want with why the reason that they're juggling, right? They want to hang on to their finances. They want to hang on to their sense of security. But there's a spiritual aspect to this connection with you that is making them feel like they want to go have what you have also. They want to be in your energy as well. Now, also doesn't work for you. When you want somebody in and around your energy in your life, and hopefully you're just, like, if you haven't learned this lesson, hopefully you're really embodying this lesson now, that you don't need tag-alongs. You don't have time for this. You are not a tag-along nurturer. I had to say tag-along again because for a minute I wondered if I said Tagalog. It made me think Girl Scouts, and then I thought Filipino, like Tagalog. Why did that come up? Because I feel that's significant. For some of you, you might be Filipino or Filipina, and this is something that is a little too feisty for their nature, I hear. That's how I'm hearing it. They are really suffering from boredom. So their idea that they're going to stay in their happy little world where they've got money and finances and their investments or whatever they're doing with whoever they're with is fucking boring. They're way over this. They are emotionally void in the place that they're in right now. Okay? You, however, are not, because what you're manifesting and creating around you is a stable environment with people that are cooperative and working with you and want to assist in your endeavor. This is something that the right people want to come along for. This is grounded, rooted energy that is lighting up your heart. So I want you to pay attention to these things right here. Notice these, for me, are chakra centers. So there's the sacral, which is the orange center. There's the root chakra, which is the red one. And then there's the heart center, which is the green one. I also feel this like a stoplight. Of course, slightly reversed, where the orange should be in the middle if it's a yield kind of thing. But Spirit's showing me to kind of read it like a stoplight. So where you might have been paused for a while, wondering if it was okay to go or not, right? You're taking yourself out of pause and you're giving yourself a green light, and everybody's all about this. The stop sign is in the center because this is where you're protecting anything that is going to stop you from moving forward. Okay, thank you for that channeled message, Spirit. That was pretty dope. I never read that card like that before. All right. Let's see where you're going and what you're creating very quickly. And then I'm going to move to your angels and ancestors and see what they have to share with you. What is your team telling you to do? So let's see what's going on. All I know is you kept walking. You're creating something. It's fucking fabulous. And a team is rallying around you, which is the way that you want it to be done. But you're the boss. You're in charge. You're the one who's only asking for people that are bringing joy, support, great ideas, fun, you know, all the good things to the environment around you. And if they're not coming with that, you don't want anything to do with it. You don't have time. It is not emotionally fulfilling for you. This is a cup of feelings that you're walking away from because you didn't like that shit, right? Okay, so what are you headed towards? Yes, bitch. Boss mode. You're headed to boss mode. This is, okay, first of all, I'm hearing two things. You being your own boss and doing your own thing. I'm also hearing that because you're taking charge of your own life, you're manifesting someone who is equally responsible and also in boss mode to come do this with you if you allow them into your life. Other than that, I'm completely focused and all about you. This is like future later stuff. Right now, this is about you taking charge of your own life and getting your shit in order. Make an Excel spreadsheet for your bills. Make a plan for your business. Schedule your time out. Trust me, there is freedom in a schedule. You'll get a lot more done with a lot less time if you build a schedule and then work around that to get things done, okay? If you're serious about the direction that you want to go in, if you're serious about the dream that you've been plotting and planning for a very long time, now is the time to act on it. You are supported by the universe. Do it by your goddamn self until the right people show up, okay? All right, let's see here. Yeah. You went through a lot of pain thinking this door was opening and this door was opening, and then these people or this situation or this thing was going to like motivate you and keep you going. And you learned that you've got to do it yourself. You need to motivate yourself. This is you having enough. This is enough. This is someone who's sitting in the middle of... You're so optimistic that you don't call it poverty, but you definitely are coming out of that for sure, or trying your damnedest to come out of it. And I don't think that you own poverty. I don't think that you like to be in a pity party. I think that you are saying, I've had enough of other people making me feel less than, and it's affecting my work. And now I'm done with that because I found that I'm the key to open that door. So I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry that happened to you. I know exactly this feeling. I'm an Aries. I know what the fuck happened. But I want to give you a message for that pain real quick before I move on to your ancestors. It's time to let go of it. Acknowledge what happened. Learn from it and move on. And don't let that enter your life again. This is you looking forward. There is sunshine there. This is you letting go and moving on. But I want you to take what you've learned with all the pain that was put on you. And I want you, and I say a lot of pain. Like, count each one of those birds as people and instances that fucked you over. Like, maliciously, intentionally, and selfishly. Straight up. And you know it. You know who those are. It's been over a long period of time. But because you're such a magical being, you're so creative and you're so loving and you're so giving, you've been taken advantage of for being optimistic. Now that you have some boundaries behind you, still remain optimistic. Don't let anyone ruin that from you. That's beautiful about you. Just make sure that you have the lessons that you've learned, and you've learned how far is too far to allow someone into your energy if they're not honoring you the way that you honor others, right? Is that the message? Yes. It's time for your justice. And guess what? You're going to bring it to yourself. And anyone who comes into your path, also notice that they look very, very Filipina right there. Kind of like me. I'm going to tell you something funny. So I have this like exotic eye look, right? And more so when I was younger, my skin was tighter. You can imagine, like, check it, right? Check it. So when my hair was up super tight in a pigtail, in a ponytail, as my mom would comb it, people would ask me if I was adopted because, you know, everyone else looked very Mexican and Spanish in my family, and I had the slanty eyes. And that's also probably because I smiled quite a bit, right? So even more sparkle on the little exotic look, right? And so when I would bug my mom and I'd be like, Mom, Mommy, Mom, you know, that Simpsons episode or whatever it is, she'd be like, go find your mom in China. She'd get all upset. And I was like, oh shit, like, am I? But I realized that she was just messing with me and trying to get me to shut up. Anyway, I thought I'd throw that out there because I guess as I got older, I stopped hearing it so much because, you know, skin sagging, wrinkles, whatever. Now they're just smile lines. So smile. Anyhow, yes, this is so sexy. I love this. This is what you're headed towards. You're headed towards a love offer, but you're headed towards filling your own damn cup. Notice this is a very large mug. I feel like you like to have large mugs for your coffee, your cocoa. You're a cocoa person. I'm hearing cocoa is your style more than anything. Fun stuff. Whipped cream. Joy. And you're filling your own cup. You're making your own love latte. This is you doing your own damn thing, and it's making you so happy. What is this bringing you besides just your own fulfilled happiness with doing your own work? And this doesn't have to be a total career change right off the bat. This can be a side hustle while you're doing what you're doing at the job you possibly hate now. So note that when you start, the job that you don't so much care for now will be far more exciting. And you'll probably leave with new clients when you actually do go and make this your new career, right? But you're headed towards strength. You're headed towards fully owning your Aries sun sign. This is somebody who's learned some serious lessons and is embodying 100% the Aries way and not taking bullshit and making shit happen. Yes. Okay. Let's go to your angels and ancestors and see what they have to say. Oh, this flew right out. Oh, wow. Your ancestors popped right the fuck up. Elders, move beyond ancestral patterns. This is, I want you, this is why they mention the Filipino stuff, right? And this is why I'm you know, mentioned the joke about my mom telling me, go back to China and find my mom. This is your ancestors coming through and applauding you for doing what they did not do. They stayed with the status quo. They went with the same old, but there was still wisdom in what they taught you, right? But there was a difference between you and the strength and fearlessness that you have now versus what they were able to do and accomplish, or what they seemingly thought they were able to do and accomplish and then stop themselves, right? So there's things that you've learned from your parents. There's things you've learned from your grandmother. There's things you've learned from people you never even met, but have learned about posthumously, like say from your ancestry and done some research. I'm also hearing a lot of you have gotten downloads and you've had dreams and things with people that you didn't necessarily recognize were ancestors that are here to help you. So I want to congratulate you on moving past the patterns of those before you. You're the one who's changing the game. And because you're changing the game, I'm hearing from the people standing behind you, watching over you, your ancestors, your angels, for the lifetimes that they led as well. You are literally changing their story and their legacy, even in the afterlife, because you are doing you. You are making them so proud by doing what you're doing. I'm hearing one more, so let me see. Oh, this is so dope. Did I lie? You're channeling that wonderful, amazing, feminine she-wolf energy that is trusting. And she-wolf energy is trusting the energy of the moon. It's following your intuition. It's taking your inner strength and really going after the thing that makes you you. I want to know what you've learned. Leave me a message in the comments and tell me what strength you think you've gained. Now that you're starting to let go of the pain and come out of that and use it for good. What is it that you learned that made you the strongest, you know? All right, I'm going to leave it there. If you'd like to purchase the links, you can find those in the description below. If you'd like a personal reading and you want to dive more into how you can let go of your pain, or maybe you haven't pinpointed exactly where that last root is that you need to pull out, please come get a reading from me. Like, let's go directly to the root, dig it out, toss it, and change the story around that, because there's no reason for you to have this niggling feeling and I'm kind of seeing it in your back, down in your tailbone. So like something bothering you, something like just really itching your ass, right? That's just not, it's just not serving you anymore, and you'd really like to get rid of it, but some of you haven't pinpointed what that is yet. And if you want to know what it is specifically directly, please come into a private reading. You can find that on comfysoul.com, and there's a link down below. I thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if this resonated with you and support the channel. It's the red button. Give it a thumbs up if you like the reading, and I will see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.